Have you noticed your hands and feet feel colder after 50? Do your legs feel heavier, your stamina weaker, or your erections less reliable than they used to be? Gentlemen, these are not symptoms you should ignore. As a urologist, I've seen many men assume poor circulation is simply part of aging. They think low energy, slower recovery, weak erections, brain fog, or nighttime leg discomfort are just things men must accept after 50. But the truth is more dangerous than that. Healthy circulation affects nearly every part of the body. Your heart, brain, muscles, prostate, nerves, and penis all depend on strong blood flow. When circulation weakens, oxygen delivery slows down. Recovery becomes harder. Sleep suffers. Energy drops. Erections may weaken because the penis depends heavily on healthy blood vessels. Now here's the surprising part. Certain fruits contain nutrients, antioxidants, water, fiber, and natural compounds that may help support circulation and blood vessel health naturally when eaten consistently. And one fruit in particular may be especially helpful for men over 50 because of how it supports nitric oxide function and healthy blood vessel flexibility. Today, I'll explain which fruit may help support better circulation naturally, why blood flow matters more than most men realize, and the hidden mistake many men make that quietly damages circulation every single day. And stay with me until the end, because I'll reveal a common healthy habit that may silently work against blood flow, stamina, and recovery after 50. But here's what most men don't realize. Poor circulation usually develops slowly. It does not appear overnight. The body gives warning signs first. Cold feet, heavy legs, slower recovery, brain fog, fatigue, lower stamina, weaker erections. But many men ignore these signs because they seem small at first. Gentlemen, your circulation system is like a giant highway network inside the body. Blood vessels carry oxygen, nutrients, hormones, and repair signals everywhere they need to go. When traffic flows smoothly, the city works. But when traffic slows down, every part of the city begins suffering. The brain gets less efficient fuel. Muscles recover more slowly. The heart works harder. And the penis may struggle because it depends heavily on healthy blood flow. Now here's something important many men never hear. Rectal changes can sometimes appear before major heart symptoms. Why? Because the blood vessels in the penis are smaller than many other blood vessels in the body. That means circulation problems may show up there earlier. Gentlemen, an erection is not just about desire, it is a blood flow event. For the penis to become firm, blood vessels must relax and allow strong circulation into the area. When circulation weakens, erections may become less reliable. Again, erectile problems can involve stress, hormones, medications, diabetes, smoking, poor sleep, and many other factors. But blood flow remains one of the biggest pieces of the puzzle. Now let's talk about why circulation often worsens after 50. Inflammation, stress, poor sleep, processed foods, smoking, excess sugar, long sitting, weight gain. All of these can affect a blood vessel flexibility over time. Think of healthy blood vessels like flexible garden hoses. They expand and move blood efficiently, but unhealthy blood vessels become stiffer and less responsive. Flow becomes less efficient. Now here's where fruit enters the conversation. Certain fruits contain antioxidants and plant compounds that may support blood vessel health naturally. One of the most interesting fruits for circulation support is watermelon. Why? Because watermelon contains citrulline, a natural compound connected to nitric oxide production. And nitric oxide is extremely important after 50. Nitric oxide helps blood vessels relax and widen. Think of it like opening extra lanes on a crowded highway. When blood vessels relax more effectively, circulation moves more smoothly. Now let me be clear. Watermelon is not a miracle cure. Eating fruit alone will not suddenly reverse years of poor habits. But small supportive habits repeated consistently can matter more than most men realize. Other circulation-supporting fruits may include berries, citrus fruits, and pomegranate because they contain antioxidants and nutrients connected to blood vessel health. And gentlemen, fruit may also help replace something much worse: processed snacks, candy, sugary desserts, late-night junk food. This is one reason whole fruit can become powerful. It doesn't just add something healthy. Sometimes it replaces something harmful. Now here's a simple habit. Add 1 serving of circulation-supporting fruit daily. Breakfast, midday snack, evening snack instead of processed desserts. Nothing extreme, nothing complicated. Consistency matters more than perfection. But circulation is not just about the heart, because the next issue quietly affects nitric oxide itself, and after 50, nitric oxide may become one of the most important molecules in your body. Mistake number 2 may surprise you. Many men have never even heard of nitric oxide, yet it plays a huge role in circulation, stamina, recovery, and erections. Gentlemen, nitric oxide is a natural molecule produced inside the body that helps blood vessels relax and widen. Without it, blood vessels become tighter and less flexible. Circulation becomes less efficient. Now think about traffic again. If blood vessels are narrow and tense, traffic slows down. But nitric oxide helps open extra lanes. Blood moves more freely. That matters for the heart, the brain, the muscles, and the penis, because erections require blood vessels to relax properly. Now let's return to watermelon for a moment. Watermelon contains citrulline, which the body can convert into arginine, a compound related to nitric oxide production. Again, this does not mean watermelon works like medication, but it may help support healthier blood vessel function as part of a healthy lifestyle. Now let's talk about berries. Blueberries, strawberries, and blackberries contain antioxidants called flavonoids. These compounds may help support blood vessel health by reducing oxidative stress and inflammation. Think of oxidative stress like rust slowly building inside the system. Antioxidants help protect against some of that damage. Pomegranate is another fruit often discussed in circulation research because of its antioxidant content. And citrus fruits provide vitamin C, which also supports blood vessel health. Gentlemen, the body after 50 needs more support against inflammation and blood vessel stress. Now, let's connect this to stamina. Better circulation means better oxygen delivery. Better oxygen delivery supports energy, movement, recovery, and physical endurance. This is why poor circulation often makes men feel tired even when they sleep enough. The body is struggling to deliver resources efficiently. Now let's connect this to brain function. The brain depends heavily on blood flow. When circulation suffers, some men notice brain fog, poor focus, and mental fatigue. Again, fruit is not a magic solution, but healthy circulation habits matter. Now here's another important point. Many circulation-supporting fruits also contain water and fiber. Hydration supports blood flow, fiber supports blood sugar control, and better blood sugar control helps protect blood vessels over time. Gentlemen, this is why whole fruit is usually better than processed sugary snacks. You get hydration, fiber, nutrients, and slower digestion compared to candy or desserts. Now let's be realistic. Fruit alone cannot overcome smoking, obesity, inactivity, and terrible sleep. The body works as a system. Healthy circulation comes from multiple habits working together. But adding circulation, supporting fruit daily, can become one small piece of a healthier system. And now we must discuss the dangerous habits that quietly destroy circulation, while many men focus only on supplements and superfoods. Because some daily habits work against blood flow every single day, and most men underestimate the damage. But here's where the real danger begins. Many men search for miracle foods while quietly damaging their blood vessels every day. Gentlemen, you cannot pour clean water into a system while filling the pipes with sludge at the same time. That's what happens when men eat circulation-supporting foods while continuing habits that damage blood vessels. Let's talk about sugar first. Excess sugar may increase inflammation and blood sugar spikes over time. And chronic blood sugar problems damage blood vessels. Think of it like pouring sticky sludge into clean plumbing. Flow becomes less efficient. Damage slowly builds. Now let's connect this to erections again. Poor blood sugar control is one reason erectile problems become more common with diabetes and insulin resistance. Blood vessels become damaged. Nerve function may weaken. Circulation suffers. And erections become more difficult. Gentlemen, the penis often reveals circulation problems earlier than other body parts. That's why ignoring erectile changes can be dangerous. Now let's talk about processed foods. Many processed foods contain unhealthy fats, excess salt, refined sugars, and low-quality calories. These foods may increase inflammation and contribute to weight gain. Excess belly fat becomes another problem. Belly fat is not just stored weight. It acts like an active inflammatory organ inside the body. And inflammation affects blood vessels, hormone balance, and recovery. Now smoking. Smoking is one of the worst circulation habits possible. It damages blood vessels directly. It affects nitric oxide function. It reduces oxygen delivery. And it increases the risk of heart disease, stroke, and erectile dysfunction. Gentlemen, many smokers notice circulation changes in the penis before major cardiovascular disease appears. The body gives warning signs. Now, let's talk about inactivity. Some men eat healthy foods but sit for 10 hours a day. Movement matters because circulation depends on movement. Your calf muscles help pump blood upward through the legs. When movement disappears, circulation slows. Now here's the hopeful part. Small changes matter. Replacing sugary desserts with whole fruits helps. Walking daily helps. Reducing processed food helps. Improving sleep helps. Hydrating properly helps. Gentlemen, healthy circulation is built through repeated habits, not shortcuts, not miracle supplements, not one magical fruit. Now let's talk about another mistake many health-conscious men make. Because even healthy fruit habits can backfire when portion sizes and sugar become excessive. And this mistake is far more common than most men realize. Now here's the hidden mistake many healthy men accidentally make. They turn fruit into a sugar overload. Gentlemen, whole fruit and giant sugary fruit drinks are not the same thing. This is where many people become confused. Whole fruit contains fiber. Fiber slows digestion and helps control how quickly sugar enters the bloodstream. But when fruit becomes giant smoothies, juices, syrups, or sweetened drinks, the situation changes. Think of fiber like brakes on a car. Whole fruit keeps the brakes attached, but heavy juicing removes much of that braking system. Sugar enters faster. Blood sugar rises more aggressively. Now let's talk about why this matters. Blood sugar spikes increase insulin demand. Over time, chronic insulin resistance may damage blood vessels and affect circulation. And damaged blood vessels affect the heart, brain, kidneys, and penis. Gentlemen, many men drink giant fruit smoothies believing they are automatically healthy. But some smoothies contain more sugar than desserts, especially when juice, syrups, sweetened yogurt, or ice cream are added. Again, fruit itself is not the enemy. The problem is excess. The body after 50 becomes less forgiving of constant blood sugar overload. Now let's connect this to stamina. Blood sugar spikes often create energy crashes afterward. Men feel temporarily energized, then sluggish and tired later. The cycle repeats. Now let's connect this to erections. Poor blood sugar control affects nitric oxide function and blood vessel flexibility over time. That means circulation becomes less efficient. And weaker circulation affects erectile quality. Gentlemen, this is why moderation matters. Whole fruit is usually the smarter choice, and pairing fruit with protein or healthy fats may help create steadier energy. For example, watermelon with nuts, berries with plain yogurt, citrus fruit with breakfast containing eggs or protein. Simple combinations support steadier blood sugar balance. Now here's another important truth. No food becomes healthy just because it is labeled natural. The body still responds to total sugar load and overall lifestyle patterns. Now let's talk about juices specifically. Juice removes much of the fiber and concentrates sugar quickly. This is why eating an orange is very different from drinking multiple glasses of orange juice. One slows digestion naturally, the other floods the system faster. Gentlemen, your circulation system after 50 needs stability more than extremes. Steady blood sugar, steady movement, steady hydration, steady sleep. That consistency protects blood vessels far more effectively than chasing trendy health drinks. But now we need to discuss the biggest circulation killer of all. And most men never realize the damage until it's too late. Because the greatest threat to blood flow after 50 is often not just food, it's sitting. Now here comes the biggest circulation destroyer of all: chronic sitting and lack of movement. Gentlemen, most men never realize this until it's too late. You can eat healthy foods, drink smoothies, take supplements. But if you sit most of the day, circulation still suffers. The body was designed to move. Movement helps blood vessels stay flexible. Movement supports nitric oxide signaling. Movement improves insulin sensitivity. Movement helps blood return from the legs back toward the heart. Think of your blood flow system like a river. When movement stops, stagnation begins. Now let's connect this to the pelvis. Long sitting may reduce circulation around the hips and pelvic area. Muscles tighten, blood flow slows, and over time, this may contribute to discomfort, stiffness, lower stamina, and weaker erections. Gentlemen, erections require healthy circulation to the pelvic region. The penis depends on blood flow. Sitting all day quietly works against that system. Now let's connect this to survival. Poor circulation affects every major organ: the heart, the brain, the kidneys, the legs. Everything depends on blood flow, and inactivity increases the risk of obesity, diabetes, heart disease, and vascular problems over time. Now here's the hopeful truth. The body responds surprisingly well to movement. Walking helps. Stretching helps. Standing more often helps. Even short walks after meals help. You do not need perfection. You need consistency. 10-minute walks matter. Daily movement matters. Breaking up long sitting periods matters. Gentlemen, combine circulation-supporting fruit with circulation-supporting habits. Walking, hydration, sleep, stress control, less smoking, less alcohol, better food choices. Everything works together. And remember this, your body is not failing you. It may simply need better circulation support after 50. It's never too late. Blood flow can improve, energy can improve, stamina can improve, sleep can improve, and erections can become healthier when circulation improves together with the rest of the body. You do not need to become perfect overnight. Start simple. One healthier snack, one short walk, one better night of sleep, one less sugary drink. Small habits repeated consistently become powerful over time. And if this video helped you understand how circulation works after 50, make sure you subscribe and stay connected. And I want to ask you one honest question. Which circulation habit do you struggle with most? Sitting too long? Sugary snacks? Poor sleep? Not enough walking? Or stress? Let me know in the comments below, because your answer may help another man realize he is not alone.